Tuombe. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, ambaye kwa hekima na wema wako umeteua nyadhifa za viongozi na mabunge kwa ustawi wa jamii na utawala wa haki wa wanadamu, twakusihi utatazame kwa neema nyingi sisi watumishi wako ambao umeridhika kutuita ili kutekeleza shughuli muhimu za jamhuri hii yetu. Twakuomba ututeremshie baraka zako sisi tuliokutanika hapa, na utujalie kuyatenda na kufikiria mambo yote yatakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili utukufu na sifa zako ziendelezwe, na ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi hii yetu na wale ambao haja zao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amin. Next order.
Order number 1, administration of oath.
Next order.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Honorable members, I recognize 70 students from Boito Primary School, Rongai Sub-County, Visoi Ward, who are accompanied by their teachers, namely Shem Kebira, James Cheboy, Ann Correo, Masi Cheroro, Bomet Kemboy, Trufena Kipkosiom, Faith Chepto. In our tradition of recognizing and welcoming visitors, I take this opportunity to welcome you all to the County Assembly of Nakuru. Thank you. Next order.
Order number 3, messages.
There are no messages. Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
There are papers to be laid, and the first paper will be laid by the Honorable Majority Leader, the Honorable William Mutai.
Honorable Speaker, let me take this opportunity also to welcome the pupils from Visoi Boron Primary School. And I want to encourage them that decision determines your destiny. What you decide now is going to determine what you are going to be in the future. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the paper on the County Government of Nakuru report of the financial year 2024-2025, waiver and variations according to the pursuant to the section 165(4) of Public Finance Management Act of 2012. I beg to lay.
Thank you, the Honorable Leader of Majority Party. The paper is now committed to the Committee on Finance. Chairperson, a Vice Chairperson, a member of Finance Committee. Take note of that and report that to the Chair for subsequent reporting to this House. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's another report to be laid by the Honorable Chairperson, Committee on Disaster, the Honorable Moses Koros.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Moses Koros, Chair, Disaster Management and Emergency Services. May I take this opportunity to also welcome the students who are in the house today, and I believe that your presence here will add value to your lives. Take time to study, and we want to wish you the best in whatever you're doing. You are preparing for your future, and that is part of what you are doing today. Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to lay a paper on the report on the visit to Naivasha Fire Station, and this is the report of the Committee on Disaster Management and Emergency Services, which made the visit to Naivasha. I beg to lay, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, the Honorable Chairperson, Committee on Disaster Management and Emergency Services. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
There is a notice of motion by the Honorable Moses Koros, Chairperson, Committee on Disaster and Emergency Services.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to give a notice of motion that this House adopts the report of the Committee on Disaster Management and Emergency Services on the visit to Naivasha Fire Station. Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to give the motion, and I would like to invite Honorable Dikul. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. The notice is properly given. Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
There are no statements. Next order.
Order number 8, motion.
There is a motion by the Honorable Chairperson, Committee on ICT and E-Government.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. On behalf of the Chair, Honorable Hezekiah Akongo, requested me to do it on his behalf for a reason well known by most of us. Mr. Speaker, I now wish to move a motion that this House adopt the report on visit to Barut Digital Center held on 3rd June 2025. Mr. Speaker, the Committee on ICT did a visit to Barut Digital Center, and majorly the objective of the visit, Mr. Speaker, was to inspect the existing digital center infrastructure and ICT equipment. Second is to evaluate the digital literacy program offered at the center, to access the center's role in promoting e-government services, access to local community. Number 4 is to identify the challenges facing the center and propose actionable recommendation for implementation. Mr. Speaker, first of all, I would like to thank you and your office and that of the cracks for the facilitation during the visit. Also, I would like to thank honorable members of the committee for availing themselves during that visit, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, this is what the committee observed during that visit. And Mr. Speaker, I would wish first to start with background information on Barut Digital Center. Honorable Speaker, Barut Digital Center is located in Barut Ward, Nakuru Town West, Sub-County, Nakuru County. Mr. Speaker, the Digital Center is located inside a Barut Vocational Training Center. Barut Vocational Training Center was started in the year 2013 by a UK donor under the organization named Raise the Roof Kenya, and thereafter handed over to county government in the year 2015. It sits on 0.72 hectares and started with only 50 students, and the number has increased to date, Mr. Speaker, in the said, and the said digital center, Mr. Speaker, has a Title D. Barut VCT, Mr. Speaker, offers the following courses: motor vehicle and mechanics, hairdressing and beauty therapy, fashion and design, information communication technology, and agribusiness. The institution has 6 instructors, of which 4 of them are employed by the county government of Nakuru on permanent and pensionable terms, and 2 employed by the institution service board. The courses run for 3 to 15 months, as from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30, and they mostly major in practical. They also participate in co-curricular activities like board games, debate, music festival, and drama, and other games, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in the report, we have career photos, Mr. Speaker, as a career evidence and the compound of the said digital center, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, during the visit, this is the findings and observations of the committee. Honorable Speaker, we observe the following. Number 1, that the Barut Digital Center is located inside Barut Vocational Training Center, that the ECT hub has 28 computers, 5 are 40, with the rest are fully functional. Number 3, that the ICT hub has a total of 25 students, full-time students trained for a period of 1 year, and 1 term on attachment, or the part-time trained for 3 months. Number 4, that the ICT hub has an internet service provider named Broadlink Valley. That the ICT hub operates for 5 days a week, where practical lessons are done on daily basis. Number 6, that the ICT hub is well planned and organized. Number 7, that the ICT is offered full-time course at Barut Digital Center. Number 8, that the Barut Digital Center is credited to offer ICT training under the NEC framework by TVET. That the full-time trains enrolled in ICT courses are registered by the NEC examination, and upon successful completion of the course and the NEC examination, the students are issued with NEC certificate. That the part-time trainees are issued with internet certificate after the successful completion of the ICT course. Number 11, that the ICT hub has experienced fluctuation of internet, especially during the rain season. That the most of the existing devices are outdated and prone to technical difficulties. That the institution receives low enrollment of students for the ICT course. Mr. Speaker, in the Barut Digital Center, Mr. Speaker, the committee observed that there are very few number of students who are taking the course, Mr. Speaker, and that's why the committee recommended the following. The first recommendation is that the in charge should work closely with the director of ICT to fast track on the repair of the 5 non-functional computers. Number 2, that the county government of Nakuru should contract at least 2 internet service to providers which will be resourceful to curb internet instability. Number 3, that the 2 employees currently serving at the center who are on contract basis are employed at the institution board of management be considered for absorption by the county government of Nakuru. Number 4, that the county government of Nakuru should consider hiring additional instructors in Baru Regional Center to support the center operational and facilitate effective service delivery. Number 5, that the county government of Nakuru, through the Department of Education, ICT and e-government, and public communication should allocate funds in the current financial year or consider the same during the supplementary budget for the purchase of modern computers and accessories to expand the capacity and improvement of training effectiveness. Number 6, that the institution should intensify effort to create awareness by conducting targeted community outreach through public barazas, local churches, youth groups, schools, local leaders, and influencers, and act as ambassador for promoting the center program. Number 7, that the Assembly Committee on Early Childhood Education and Vocational Training should engage the relevant stakeholders on the possibility of introducing vocational courses such as plumbing, electrical installation, and to specifically target the youths who spend significant amount of their time working at the nearby quarry. Mr. Speaker, during our visit, Mr. Speaker, and with the committee, Mr. Speaker, we observed that, Mr. Speaker, in that digital center, Mr. Speaker, there is a very low intake of students. And Mr. Speaker, that one was majorly because of the quarries that are around, and so many youth, Mr. Speaker, are involved themselves at early age in doing some quarrying activities, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, as a committee, we would wish to recommend, because the Barut Digital Center, Mr. Speaker, or the Barut Vocational Training, Mr. Speaker, is located in a very nice place. They have the title D, they have the land, they have the infrastructure, Mr. Speaker. What is only lacking, Mr. Speaker, is now the county government to introduce more courses, at least to attract more students, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I wish that this House will adopt this report, and also the recommendation of the committee be taken seriously. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Now, I request Honorable Jaguara to second.
Thank you. The Honorable Jaguara.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I do second the motion.
I now want to propose the motion that this House adopts the report of the Committee on ICT and e-government on the visit to Barut Digital Center on 3rd June 2025, laid on the table of the Assembly on Tuesday 29th July 2025 during the morning session. The motion is open for debate. The Honourable Member for Barut Ward.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. First, I would like to thank Committee on ICT for visiting Barut Digital Center. Mr. Speaker, Barut Digital Center is located inside the Barut VTC with 25 students, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, these 25 students are fully sponsored from the bursary kitty from my ward, and I think the population is keeping on increasing because allocation is there, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this VTC, Mr. Speaker, is sitting on a 0.72 hectares of land, which to me, Mr. Speaker, is a small piece of land comparing to the population that we have in Barut, and this is the only VTC that we have in Nakuru Town West. The entire town West, Mr. Speaker, the 6 wards that form Nakuru Town West, this is the only VTC that we have. So, Mr. Speaker, I would also like to ask members or Waheshimiwa from Nakuru Town West at least to fund that institution because it caters to all of us. Mr. Speaker, these institutions is just 200 meters from the quarries, around 200 meters around from the quarries, whereby we have a big population of youths working those quarries, Mr. Speaker, and they normally ask if we can introduce more courses that fit them, Mr. Speaker. We have seen the number of courses that we have in that institutions favor a child girl. Mr. Speaker, we have courses like hairdressing, fashion and design, ICT. But we see, Mr. Speaker, the youths that are working those quarters, and I want to be specific here, Mr. Speaker, are boy child. And they normally ask if we can put more courses like plumbing or electrical courses that can fit them. So, Mr. Speaker, I would like also to ask the Department of Education to put more allocation to that institution, Mr. Speaker, especially from the headquarter fundings, because from the one we have, the funds that we have in our wards are not enough. That's why we are requesting, if it is possible, to facilitate at least to build more classes and introduce those courses that I've just mentioned, Mr. Speaker. We have a course like MVM, motor vehicle mechanic, Mr. Speaker, that was introduced the other day. It was introduced in May this year, and as we speak, Mr. Speaker, it has 20 students pursuing a mechanic course. So I believe once we have more courses, Mr. Speaker, it will help youths from Nakuru Town West and not Barut only, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have some challenges that institution is facing, Mr. Speaker. We have 6 teachers, instructors, but 4 of them are permanent and pensionable from the county government of Nakuru, but the remaining 2, Mr. Speaker, are being paid by the board of that school, Mr. Speaker. So we are requesting, if it is possible, and I think it is possible because funds are there, to consider them, to absorb them under the permanent and pensionable, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have another challenge. We have heard from Mheshimiwa Eliud talking about some machines that are not working. We have 25 machines, computer machines in that ICT, but 20 are working, but 5 are not functional, in the Speaker, and they are old machines. So we are requesting also the department to purchase for modern machines that can enhance the learning in that institution, Mr. Speaker. So finally, I would like also to thank your office for facilitating the site visit to Barut, to our committee. In fact, I'm a member of that committee. I'd like to thank our chair, Mheshimiwa Eze, and the entire team for visiting Barut so that they can check check the status of that institution. And also request Mheshimiwa Kamwana, who is in chair implementation. And I want to mention this, Mr. Speaker. Normally when we have a motion debating on important things in this house, Mr. Speaker, because I saw Mheshimiwa from Turi leaving this chamber, and is the one who is supposed to make sure that all the recommendations that were being recommended during when writing the report, Mr. Speaker, are supposed to be implemented. So I think he's supposed to be here, sitting, listening, and do what is necessary. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. The Honourable Member for Soin, and then the Honourable Member for Elbagon in that order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Before I contribute to the motion, may I take this opportunity to welcome teachers, students, pupils from Boito Primary School. Boito is my neighborhood. On this side, though, it is in Visoi Ward. The other thing, I want to take this opportunity also to welcome them on behalf of the MCA, area MCA, Mheshimiwa Chemutai, who is not with us in this house, but she has called me that I do the necessary to welcome them. Also, as I come from, they come from a sub-county of Rongai, where we come from, so I want to say welcome, feel free, feel at home, and this is the place to come. So, Mr. Speaker, as I finish that, may I thank the Committee on ICT and e-government for the good work they have done in visiting our VCT centers. They have done a very good work, and we want them to do more. There is that day they visited a VCT in my vocational training in Rongai, which they did a very good job. So we also want to encourage them to do some more, and implementation should be followed, so that this is where our youth the jobless youth, and after they finish their schools, they should be going there to get some techniques from that institution, because most of them, they benefit from that area. So I do support the motion. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. The member for Elbagon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I don't know whether it's my votes that are disorganized or, Mr. Speaker, it's the committee that is confusing us. Mr. Speaker, there's a difference between ICT committee and education committee. Mr. Speaker, this is a discourse that we'll have to linger around, or rather to discuss more, so that, or to ponder more, Mr. Speaker, so that we can be able to understand further. Because, Mr. Speaker, much of the mandate that they have mentioned here, there are issues to do with the polytechnic. So, Mr. Speaker, they are saying even the plumbing should be increased in that school, or rather in that polytechnic. Mr. Speaker, it's good, actually, the standing orders to be followed, and so that, Mr. Speaker, when we be having sector hearings, Mr. Speaker, this committee can force the department of ICT to open up ICT hubs. There's a difference between an ICT hub and a department of ICT in a VCT, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, what do I mean? Mr. Speaker, if you look at what the national government is doing in terms of digital centers, they are coming up with the standalone digital centers whereby individuals and the youths that they are being said they are in quarries can be able to walk in and have free Wi-Fi, while they can be able to interact, Mr. Speaker, with the global village, Mr. Speaker. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, we need to have a plan from that department, Mr. Speaker, because I don't know whether the department has even the strategic plan to come up with a way that they are going to introduce and make sure that if not each and every village, each and every ward, Mr. Speaker, should have a standalone ICT hub or a digital center, Mr. Speaker, rather than going and coming up with ideas from a school, Mr. Speaker, because that one, at the end of the day, Mr. Speaker, it will conflict with some of the committee, Mr. Speaker, and therefore that's an observation that needs to be noted, so that going forward, Mr. Speaker, when we be having the sector hearings, Mr. Speaker, I know the chairman, the chairperson, because he's an experienced person in this house. In fact, Mr. Speaker, is one of the elders and one of the seniors, Mr. Speaker, that we have here. That department of ICT that we have under the education is going to do the necessary and make sure that they procure and come up with such kind of strategies to make sure that our people are having something. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, I'll be happy to see some of the recommendations from this committee stating that our social halls that we have across the county, Mr. Speaker, that they are being installed with these gadgets, Mr. Speaker, whereby the youths who are actually doing freelancing online, some of them do digital writing, others do blogging, Mr. Speaker. We would wish to hear that in those social halls that we have constructed, there are some installations of digital equipments and ICT, or rather the ICT frameworks, whereby our people and our youths are going to interact there, Mr. Speaker, rather than going actually leaving the room across the county without having a press whereby they can be able to interact with the current environment that we currently have, or socialization that we have, so that they can be able to progress. However, Mr. Speaker, allow me to say that they did put some effort to know where the computers are, Mr. Speaker, and that is good, Mr. Speaker, because ICT is still ICT in those VCT or rather in any other place. But, Mr. Speaker, we want to see this department working on its two, not actually, Mr. Speaker, poaching the responsibility or other activities of another department. And by so doing, Mr. Speaker, I believe that we will have the way forward, Mr. Speaker. Finally, Mr. Speaker, it is erroneous, Mr. Speaker, for us to be cheating ourselves to be sitting here and we usually pass the budget, but we do not create infrastructure for such kind of facilities, Mr. Speaker, and yet, current world that we are in, without a computer, without a Wi-Fi, somebody is not in this generation. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I would wish to reprimand or rather request them humbly, Mr. Speaker, that come this financial year, come this budget of this supplementary, Mr. Speaker, let them put their foot forward and ensure that at least we have monies for 2 digital centers across the county, Mr. Speaker. They can start with the farthest corners, that is Crusoe North, that is Kiptagich, and Naivasha East, Mr. Speaker, whereby because they are at least remote areas, Mr. Speaker, at least we start with the 2, so that we can say we are headed somewhere, Mr. Speaker, rather than going to the VCT, because that will be conflicting. And finally, Mr. Speaker, our youths that we have, for instance, here in Nakuru, there was a time here at Nyayo Gardens, Mr. Speaker, the youth, we could find them seated there somewhere, enjoying the free Wi-Fi, Mr. Speaker. Those are the kind of the things and the kind of recommendation that we would wish to hear from the ICT team, so that when we be investing, Mr. Speaker, and when I will not be in this assembly, Mr. Speaker, I'll be walking around, Mr. Speaker, with my gadgets, Mr. Speaker, and I could sit down and do my business there, Mr. Speaker. Because, Mr. Speaker, the world that we are in, we are entitled and we are also entertained with free things. I beg, Mr. Speaker, to request the committee to consider that.
Thank you. The Honorable Minority Whip.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I'm Virginia Wamaitha, member of Wales County Assembly from Hales Gate Ward. First of all is to welcome the pupils we have in the house who have come to learn and see how we conduct our businesses in this honorable house. They feel free even to ask questions later on as we progress. Mr. Speaker, I stand to support the report. And Mr. Speaker, the honorable member from Barut has talked about the implementation part of these reports. I'm with the implementation committee. And first of all, the report, I believe, should be taken to the department, and then the committee on implementation will follow up to see how far it has gone. Mr. Speaker, according to the report, we see that they have computers, all the gadgets, but they are kind of old-fashioned. Mr. Speaker, I believe as we progress with the new technologies, we should also be changing the computers which are being used so that the students can be able to learn fast. Also, Mr. Speaker, we have to separate this ICT or the digital hubs from the VCT centers, because now the ICT, the vocational centers are under the Department of Education, and the ICT falls under the same department but with a different chief officer. That means the Department of ICT should be on its own. So, Mr. Speaker, I would urge the Department of ICT to make sure that they stand on their own, because we have two committees, Committee on Education and Committee on ICT. But usually when you go to the vocational centers, you find that the digital hubs are within the vocational centers, and sometimes it becomes difficulty differentiating between the ICT and the Education Department, although they fall under the same CCM. Mr. Speaker, in Barut, we see there are only 25 students in that digital hub or the digital class. Whereas the way I understand Baruti, we should have more and more students in that class. Mr. Speaker, I would also urge the department. They should do the stakeholders meeting which are suggested here, and also the department and the area MCA should set aside some cash, some money, at least to help those underprivileged students so that they can join and learn. So it's upon now the area MCA to know how he'll go about it, find some money, at least enroll 10 students plus the department so that we can encourage more of the students to join the institution. Mr. Speaker, it's a high time we are going digital, and in such a crowded village, I think it will be more prudent if we get more and more of our youths joining so that they can learn, and or even if they are not employed, they will do online lighting, and it's also kind of employing so many students, so many young people. So, Mr. Speaker, I stand to support and commend the work which is being done. There was a time I joined them at Soin, and Mr. Speaker, I can assure you, that committee is doing well, and we need to support them and make sure that the reports they bring, they are implemented, and so that they can be able to help our young people. Mr. Speaker, I do support.
Thank you. The Deputy Speaker.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Let me join others to welcome teachers and students from Visoi Ward. Feel welcome. Mr. Speaker, also, I want to join my fellow MCAs on this motion to commend the good work that has been done by the committee, and also to mention the good work that has been done by the area MCA. By his own admission, he says that the 25 students are under his full scholarship and he's sponsoring them fully. So I want to commend him for the good work that he's doing. However, Mr. Speaker, I want to say that early this year, I had the privilege to interact with the Department of Education during the budget-making process. And it was so unfortunate to learn that the Department of ICT, they are underfunded. And it's high time now, as a government. During the campaigns, I remember even the Kenya Kwanza government, in their manifesto, they had put more emphasis on the ICT and the e-government and e-jobs that are found in the internet. And not in one occasion, in many occasions, even the president has been pronouncing himself, saying that many jobs are being found in the internet, and that is what the government is encouraging. So I want to take this opportunity to challenge the county government of Nakuru, and especially the Department of ICT, to take this department seriously and put more effort and more money and more resources to this department, because by so doing, we are going to address the issue of unemployment to our youth, and also the issue to mitigate on the school dropouts, and also the transition when the students transit from the secondary school to the tertiary and to the job market. We need to put more resources to these facilities and see the results that are coming. However, I want to say this. It is a good step to have the ICT in the VTC. But as it has been alluded by Honorable Njuguna, it is good if the government can put more money and more resources to one standalone VCT center, because we know what is being done in those centers. It is a center that nurtures students, that give them tools to be in the job market. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to commend the ICT committee and also the chairman. He's so proactive, and we've been receiving his reports. And I want to say thank you so much as I support this report. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The member for London.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. I also take this opportunity to commend the good job that has been done by Committee on ICT. I also join my fellow honorable members to welcome teachers and pupils from Visoi Ward. Mr. Speaker, sir, I believe that we are moving in a technology way, Mr. Speaker, sir. And because technology is moving very fast, even as we need to champion ourselves so that we can play catch up, Mr. Speaker, because there is where we are heading. Because the world is becoming a global village where we can be able to transact, we can be able to do business, and we can be able to have conversational communication with people from other parts of this world, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, going by that, I believe, and I have been able to see various examples whereby you can be able to manage your business while you are in a different country. Maybe you are in Kenya and you're managing a business in United States or any other place. So ICT is very important, or technology is very important with us. Mr. Speaker, if you move around on weekends in this great city of ours,
you will find so many young people in different places using this technology to advance their creativity in terms of digital creativity, Mr. Speaker, sir, or content creation, Mr. Speaker, sir, that is earning them money at the end of the day, Mr. Speaker, sir. So it is our responsibilities as members who've been elected and also the executive to try as much as possible to ensure that we create awareness to our young generation on how technology can be very important in terms of earning them a living or earning them money at the end of the day. Even going by the manifesto of the current government, especially the president is moving around encouraging that even members of parliament are supposed to do ICTs in every ward because it is very important in sharpening and polishing our young generation currently, Mr. Speaker, sir. The other thing, Mr. Speaker, sir, I think we have a responsibility of this, as this House, because like me, I have been able to secure a budget that we can be able to come up with this ICT hub. But I think from the executive side, they have failed me because there is no this plan whereby you have end-to-end kind of programs or program are supposed to be done to finality, Mr. Speaker, sir, because we have been able to build a social hall, we have been able to do budget, and also the ICT hub facilities or items have been purchased. But the reason as to why it is not operationalized, it is because we don't have security and also instructors in such facility, Mr. Speaker, sir. So I think even on our side, especially as government, we have to do something to ensure when we are coming with such programs, we have budget that will complete or will be able to do to the finality, Mr. Speaker, sir. The other thing, Mr. Speaker, sir, I think with technology in our hands or with us, I think it is the only item that we can be able to use to interlink all departments because we are moving virtual, whereby even here in assembly, maybe we won't be coming physically because we can be able to use virtual, we can be able to meet online, Mr. Speaker, sir, and be able to deliberate on issues and be able to offer solutions that will be able to help our people from the places that we are coming from, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir, with those few remarks, I support this motion.
Thank you. The honourable member for Shabab, and then the member for Malewa, and then the in that order.
Asante sana Bwana Spika. Nataka kuchukua nafasi hii kuwakaribisha wanafunzi kutoka shule ya Visoi wakiwa na walimu wao. Karibu sana katika assembly hii yetu. Na ikiendelea, Bwana Spika, nasimama kuunga mkono mswada huu ambao umeletwa na kamati ya ICT ambayo inaongozwa na mzee wetu ambaye ako na bidii sana ya kuongoza hao wanakamiti. Bwana Spika, mimi nitasema kwamba ICT hub vile iko pale Barut is a very good idea, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, for us to have an ICT hub in a vocational training college in the areas of Barut, it's a very great idea that came up from the people of Barut. And Mr. Speaker, as I've seen in the recommendations, that they have said that the vocational training college should be also doing plumbing and those other courses that are related to VTC. I think it would be a great idea, even for us who are in Nakuru West. We will be having a place there where we can send our students through our bursaries to go and get education about plumbing and many other courses, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, my only recommendation is that maybe in the future, and I want to say that in Shabab Board we have an ICT hub, and I want it to be the first ICT hub to have laptops, Mr. Speaker. That is, as we are coming up with these ICT hubs, maybe our education system Could be like if right now in PP1, our students in PP1 are using tablets. Then when we go to primary schools, Mr. Speaker, that is where they should be having the desktops and learn more about the desktops, how they work, the components of the desktops and everything. And then when they go to secondary schools, they start learning more using laptops and the VCT colleges too. So that when they get into this world where everything is digital and everything is changing very fast, at this age, I don't think we should be getting ICT hubs that use the old type of computers, Mr. Speaker. So my take is, I hope we move on with the ICT idea and the digital hubs, and probably become one of the greatest county in Kenya, leading in matters ICT hubs. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to support.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. First and foremost, I would like to commend the good job done by the ICT committee. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, with your permission, allow me to welcome the Foito fraternity to this honorable house, Honorable Speaker. This is a house of order and rules where we deal with matters to do with the county, budget making, and many other things that are being carried out in this honorable house. Honorable Speaker, when I was going through the background information of this digital hub, the founder or the donor has a goodwill for the Kenyans pupils, Kenyan students, and especially those one who comes from Barut. And there must be a reason why he invested more on this ICT, Honorable Speaker. We should not, as a county, kill the dream of this donor. So we need to take it very seriously, Honorable Speaker, and ensure that the facility is running to the letter. Honorable Speaker, it is a big shame in my ward, as I come from Malawa West Ward, Honorable Speaker. And we have previously other readers that in my ward we have neither the vocational training nor the polytechnic or the ICT hub, Honorable Speaker. And it, for the first time, after engaging with my community and know and prioritize on what is needed to or will favor the youth, Honorable Speaker, I've set aside or I've allocated some amount of money that I want to start a vocational training center and an ICT hub, so that, remember, Honorable Speaker, there is this transformation from the analog to digital, Honorable Speaker. And also the technology know-how, if you look in the entire nation, Honorable Speaker, this thing is international. Everything is being communicated 90% through the internet, Honorable Speaker. The ICT will fast track the communication, and also it's creating the opportunities to the other, because most of the students are even they are acquiring the skill through the distance learning, Honorable Speaker. With this facility, Honorable Speaker, it has the legality or the legal owners, it has the title deed, Honorable Speaker. So number one, the founder or the donor makes sure or ensures that the facility, before starting the infrastructures, he has the title, or he has the title deed of that facility, Honorable Speaker. Then, as the county, maybe we can help, because you see the facility has employed just the 2 staffs. So maybe we can come and chip in as a county. We boost that facility by ensuring it to add the more 2 staffs that are employed by the board, Honorable Speaker. I therefore is to support this motion, and it's a good move that we make sure in our wards, Honorable Speaker, we have such facilities so that we can make sure that there is accessibility of information for all students. Remember, Honorable Speaker, not all the pupils or students are talented in communication, Honorable Speaker. When we come to this issue of internet, Honorable Speaker, those who are talented or who are not talented in books, Honorable Speaker, through the internet, Honorable Speaker, they are able to acquire the information. So I therefore raise to support this motion. Thank you.
The Honourable Member for Menengai West, and then the Honourable Member for Kamara, and then the mover will respond.
Asante sana Bwana Spika kwa kunipatia hii fursa kuweza pia kukaribisha wanafunzi kutoka Boito Primary School pamoja na walimu wao. Karibuni kwenye bunge letu la Nakuru. First and foremost, Bwana Speaker, I just wanted to support the motion about this ICT. I think from the first assembly, second assembly, and this one, Mr. Speaker, I believe it is not the first time we discuss about the issue of ICT. What we need, Mr. Speaker, it is just to implement and to support what our people need from our society. Bwana Speaker, pia ningependa kuguzia kuhusu muhimu or the importance of having these ICT hubs, especially in our rural areas. Recently, Mr. Speaker, when I wanted to make what we call animation for my business, I visited a site online that is about a freelancer, and I downloaded the app, and I realized that many people makes a lot of money online. When you want to design anything, when you want to do any business, you want to make an accounting app, Mr. Speaker, there is a lot of money trending inside this online business we call freelancer. And Mr. Speaker, I had to pay around $450 to have an animation, a small engineering animation. So I came to realize that if we embrace these ICT hubs in our villages and encourage our youth to do more research about using these computers, Bwana Speaker, I believe that vijana hawatakuwa wanakaa idle pale mashinani na kufanya kazi ambayo haifai. Tuweze kuwalipia these kupitia basari, kuwalipia waweze kujiunga na ICT. Na Bwana Speaker, imekuwa ni changamoto sana kwa sisi ambao ni viongozi kuweza kuwaingiza hawa vijana wadogo kujiunga na hii kazi ya ICT. Ingawaje kuna ugumu kidogo kwa upande wa tarakilishi, ningependa kuomba serikali yetu ya county, wakati tunawekeza pesa ambazo ni za kufanya procuring ya tarakilishi, tuweze kuagiza zile ambazo ni za kisasa. Tukiangalia kwa hizi picha ambazo tumewekewa kwenye hii mashini yetu ya bunge, tunaona picha hizo ni za kompyuta, ni za zamani, Bwana Speaker. Tunahitaji tuweze kupewa kompyuta za kisasa ili iweze kuvutia zaidi, kwa sababu ukiangalia zile simu ambazo vijana wetu wadogo wanatumia hapa mashinani ni simu ya pesa nyingi, lakini ukiangalia ukifananisha na tarakilishi ambayo tunatumia ni ya bei rahisi sana. Tunatumia old generation computers, na hizo naamini kwamba pia inaweza kuwa discourage hawa vijana kuweza kuja kujiunga na hizi ICT hubs. Bwana Speaker, pia ningependa kuomba serikali yetu ya county iweze kusupport zile pesa ambazo tunaekeza za ward, tupate kuwekeza pesa zingine kutoka kwa HQ ili tuweze kununuliwa hizi vifaa. Jambo lingine la mwisho, Bwana Speaker, ningependa kuguzia kuhusu wanafunzi wale ambao wanakuja kujiunga, kwa mfano hawa wa Barut ICT Hub, pamoja na wale wengine ambao wanasemekana ni wa VTC. Bwana Spika, ukiangalia wale wanafunzi wote wanatoka katika jamii moja ama sehemu moja pale, lakini vile wanasema kutenganisha ICT iende kando na vocational training colleges zetu ambazo tuko nazo, itakuwa ni vigumu, Bwana Spika. Hao wote ni wanafunzi na hao wote wanatafuta kupata knowledge ama kupata masomo pale kwa hizo mashule zetu. Tukiweza kuwalazimisha na kuwaweka sehemu moja wakae kama wanafunzi, wataweza kupata hiyo kupata knowledge kama mwanafunzi wa kawaida. Lakini ukitenganisha akae kama yule mfanyibiashara pale nje anaenda shule mara moja mara mbili, Bwana Spika, ninaona haitaleta ile kuweza kuelewa kwamba masomo ni muhimu kwa wale wanafunzi. Bwana Spika, mwisho kabisa ningependa pia kumpongeza mheshimiwa wetu kutoka Barut kwa yale ambayo amezungumzia, na hata sio pia peke yake pale Barut na sehemu zingine ambazo ziko na ICT hubs ambazo hazijawekwa vifaa ambazo zinafaa kutumika. Bwana Spika, ninapenda kusupport hii motion na ningependa tuweze kuishikilia ili tuweze kuwanufaisha wanafunzi wetu pale mashinani. Asante.
Thank you. The member for Kamara.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Also rise to support the motion, the visit of Barut. Also happen that I'm among the members of the ICT committee, and we did a recommendable job. So before I continue, I also wish to welcome the students from Visoi Ward. Karibuni sana, the Nakuru County Assembly. So, Mr. Speaker, so I'll start by recommending that I believe that for us for continuity of these ICT hubs, I believe we can be getting some quarterly reports in that we can know that these computers need repairs. They are using this link to get this site that we can, for effectiveness of these ICT hubs. Another, Mr. Speaker, again, I want to introduce, I want to put across on the issue of at time we usually have some graduates from this institution who have done these computer skills. If you can do a bit of follow-ups, these follow-ups, majority of them, these students usually come to do these courses from the humble background. We can do a bit of follow-up in that we can still assist them in securing them some small jobs in these ICT apps. Such as I said, that it's a way of encouraging them, which will be of great importance to them. Another thing, Mr. Speaker, I want to introduce that, like in the issue of financing of this ICT, it seems that ICT cut across all departments, but we've been having a challenge in finance. At time we had that we have been given 2 million to run an ICT, and like 50, we have like a lot of many ICT apps in Nakuru County. So it's encouraging each and every elected leader that if you can introduce, like you can set aside like 2 million per each and every financial in your budget to support this program, which will be of great importance of the youth in your area and also of society at large. Another thing, Mr. Speaker, I want to introduce is that I want to put across is that we can still start competition. That these students also compete in these ICT hubs. Not that we're just going there to learn, get skills. Still we can come up with some program, anything. You see that at times we see in the internet that somebody has created something that can drinking and something such of innovation. So we need a competition, people to showcase their products that they've learned, and side that can be also, you can still buy them, because I believe we are in a competitive market where things can be bought. Also, Mr. Speaker, sir, lastly, on the issue of donors. Some donors are there to exploit. They are not there to help one another. So I believe we need to implement some laws, policies and laws, to set aside that any donor who want to chip in support of these apps should know that this is a way to do and this is a way to do. Finally, Mr. Speaker, sir, they should also introduce some small courses so that all people like me and you, Mr. Speaker, can go and do it for just a period of 2 weeks, which will be great importance. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I support, and I also wish that we follow these things in a good manner, and things will be okay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable Member.
Hoja ya taarifa, Mheshimiwa Spika.
What is it? Also the information?
Naomba kutaarifu nyumba ama kuipa taarifa, kwa sababu ni kana kwamba wale ambao wamechangia katika hoja hii ama hoja ambayo tuko nayo siku ya leo wangali katika ile muhemuko wa kutoelewa ICT hub na vile vile VCT ama vyuo vya ufundi. Mheshimiwa Spika, ningetaka kusema na ningetaka kuomba wakati mwenyekiti atakuwa anakuja kutupa majibu atufafanuliwe, Mheshimiwa Spika, hizi ni shule za ufundi ama ni pahali ambapo vijana na vile vile wananchi wanaweza kukusanyika wakijamiana ama wakifahamu yale yanayofanyika katika maeneo yetu. Mheshimiwa Spika, naomba kwa sababu najua kwamba tumebakisha kitu kingine kimoja, kuleta maktaba katika sehemu zetu zote, kwa sababu hiyo pia ni moja majukumu ya ngatuzi, na hapo ndipo tunafaa kuwa na hizo ama hizi ICT hubs ambazo tunazungumza, kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Spika, tukiendelea vile tutapata kwamba tunajikinga ama tunaendelea kujipinga sisi wenyewe, kwa sababu VCT, Mheshimiwa Spika, ama vyuo vya ufundi vinafaa kuwa kando, na vile vile haya mambo mengine ya kidijitali yanafaa kuwa kando, na tunafaa kuendelea na mwendeleo ule ama katika mkondo ule, na ili tuweze kufafanuliwa vizuri. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, tusiambiwe kuna pesa. Sisi wenyewe katika jumba hili ama assembly hii ama bunge hii, sisi ndio tumepatiwa majukumu ya kuwekeza, Mheshimiwa Spika, na kuhakikisha kwamba maidara zote za kaunti hii ama za ngatuzi hii zinafuata yale ambayo tumewaambia, Mheshimiwa Spika. Kwa hivyo ningeomba Mheshimiwa mwenyekiti akija kutupa majibu azingatie kanuni hiyo na azingatie ya ombi langu, Mheshimiwa Spika, ambao niliomba.
The Honorable Member for Maimayu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I would like also to thank honorable members for your input. Mr. Speaker, let me start responding to Honorable Jogona. Mr. Speaker, we have done several visits, Mr. Speaker, to digital center, Mr. Speaker, and the first digital centers that we visited, Mr. Speaker, is in Shabab. It's a standalone digital center. We also visited one in Rongai, which is a standalone. We did one from Honorable Digar Ward. We did one in Joro. Mr. Speaker, as we go across our county, trying to look and understand how our county is handling matters to do with ICT, Mr. Speaker, that's what necessitated us to visit all the visiting, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, but I can respond to Honorable Jogona that yes, we understand that the VCT and issue to do with the hubs, Mr. Speaker, are very different, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, according to our observation, all the digital centers and the trainings that are domiciled within the VCT, Mr. Speaker, are doing more better than the standalone, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, for example, if I talk about the one visited in Rogai, Mr. Speaker, it's a standalone, Mr. Speaker, where, Mr. Speaker, we had immediately after the completion, Mr. Speaker, even the students were not even awarded even a certificate, Mr. Speaker. And, Mr. Speaker, the difference between the hub and the visiting, Mr. Speaker, is that, Mr. Speaker, the level of education and the level of training that is being given in the VCT, Mr. Speaker, is the primary part of ICT, Mr. Speaker. And when we talk about the digital centers, Mr. Speaker, the standalones, Mr. Speaker, they are the ones that give more advance, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Jogona is requesting that maybe we try and explain how, as a committee on ICT, we are visiting VCTs, and yet it is the role and of the
what is the order? The Honorable Member for Menengai West.
Mr. Speaker, I think it is good for us to make a correction on this abbreviation of VTC and VCT. Mr. Speaker, I think we are confusing, and it is good for us to get your guide, because Honorable from Maimayo is saying VCT, and I think we are confusing even our visitors there that we are talking about VCT instead of VTC. Kindly, Mr. Speaker, can you guide us?
I think the honorable member for Maimayo is talking about vocational training centers, not VCTs.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, because I think the honourable member might divert my attention, Mr. Speaker, let me concentrate on the matters, Mr. Speaker. When we are talking about the vocational training centers, Mr. Speaker, so not VCT, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, my request, Mr. Speaker, is that as a county, Mr. Speaker, I can be able to say before this House that the county government of Nakuru, we are not that acquitted with giving our students or our youth, Mr. Speaker, the better training in terms of ICT, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, because we were in this House, Mr. Speaker, during the budget, and I think the chair raised the same issue, that this department, all because we belong to the same mother department, but all funds, Mr. Speaker, are being channeled to the department or the sector on early childhood, Mr. Speaker. And the committee on the Department of ICT, Mr. Speaker, is being neglected in a way, Mr. Speaker. If you look at the department, Mr. Speaker, all the mandates, Mr. Speaker, for this financial year, all the matters to do with the computers and whatever were domiciled in the committee, in the Department of Finance, Mr. Speaker. And as a committee, we have raised this issue. And we are asking how, as a committee on ICT, that we are being not given the proper financial support to be able, as a department, to tackle several issues, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, so therefore, Mr. Speaker, my big request is that as we were going across the county, and we came to realize that we don't have even a framework that will help to guide all those hubs, Mr. Speaker, that are started around, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, we requested the department to come up with a policy, a framework that will be able to guide and give, for example, for whatever honourable members we are requesting, that we can differentiate between the two matters, Mr. Speaker, unless we have a framework that will be able to guide and give the election on the matters to do with the ICT, Mr. Speaker, we might go around circles, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, what I do request is that during our budget, Mr. Speaker, we make sure that we fund this department with enough funds, Mr. Speaker, so that this department can be able to stand on its own feet, Mr. Speaker, and also to align with the issues to do with the national government, Mr. Speaker. Because as some of the members are saying here, Mr. Speaker, that the president is moving along the country and is saying that he wants to have a computer hub in each and every ward, Mr. Speaker. And that is our big request to our county government, that they align themselves, and we have requested the department to do so, to align themselves so that at least they can move together with the national government. Mr. Speaker, in the Barut, Mr. Speaker, I would also recommend the good work done by Honorable Kirui, because almost 90% of the students in that school, we just asked them, how do they find themselves in that school, Mr. Speaker, and they actually come out very clearly that they are being sponsored by the honourable member, Mr. Speaker. So therefore, I also request all the honourable members within the House to make sure that they support the students across the awards, Mr. Speaker, so that at least they can be acquitted with computer knowledge, Mr. Speaker. The other thing, Mr. Speaker, is about the computers that are there, Mr. Speaker, are old model, Mr. Speaker. And it's the high time that we digitalize our computers and other gadgets, Mr. Speaker, so that they can be able to learn with day-to-day internet, Mr. Speaker. So, therefore, Mr. Speaker, as a committee, That was what we observed, and we pray and we beg that as we go on, Mr. Speaker, that this department will be funded enough so that we can be able to learn the digital world. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. I'll now proceed to put it to question. That is, that this House adopts the report of the Committee on ICT and E-Government on the visit to Baruti Digital Center on 3rd June 2025, laid on the table of the Assembly on Tuesday, 29th July 2025, during the morning sitting. As many who are of that opinion say aye. As many who are of contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Next order.
Mr. Speaker, sir, those are the orders of the morning sitting.
You rise. Honorable members, this House is adjourned to today, 2:30 p.m. Thank you.
Yes,